What is up, everyone? How's it going? Hope you're keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. It's getting winter's coming. It's getting cold. We've no heating in the house, so I'm wrapped up warm here in a little half sip. But yeah, we're keeping good. I hope everyone's keeping well as well. What are we? 54 minutes to go to the deadline. We've just finished work. Yeah, so. Bit to decide before the deadline. Two free transfers in the back pocket. So I'll be looking to use the two of them. But hopefully we do get some Udigi news before the deadline, which I think we will. Yeah. So if you watch my video during the week, you know what moves I'm gonna make. But they've slightly changed now with the Udigi news. But yeah, we'll worry about that in a couple of minutes time. For now, we've got FPL MFZ in the chat. Hope you're keeping well, man. Beats as well, and Wayne Robertson as well. So hope you're all keeping well. Just see Brian there as well. Right, we'll start off proceedings. Keep the questions coming in, and we'll get to them in the next few minutes. But yeah, Friday night deadline. We don't have to worry about much tomorrow then, and yeah, we'll get everything out of the way tonight over the next hour or so. Right, quick look at how we fared out last week. 80 points for game week 9. It was. Grand game week, to be fair. Annoyingly, Haaland only got one return, but could have been a lot more. It could have been a lot worse. But I'll take the one return. 16 points wasn't bad. We're ranked at 1.1 million. If you can see that on screen, I don't think you can, but 1.1 million overall. And yeah, hopefully we'll get into the top 1 million or so after this game week with a nice green arrow. Right, any love on Martinelli? FPL MF said. I'll just check this first now for two seconds now. Hopefully now I'll just see any news on Spurs at the moment. Bear with me 2 seconds. No, nothing. Paul O'Keefe, I wonder should I get that up on screen. He was saying Udigi has travel, I think it is. But okay, we'll start off with Udigi, or Udagi. I keep messing his name. I keep messing his name up, but fair enough. Palace this weekend. Chelsea, Wolves, Villa, and City aren't the best fixtures for clean sheets. Fair enough, maybe the Wolves game, but Palace fair enough tonight. Yeah. Aston Villa, Man City, and Chelsea over the next 5. So 3 out of 5. Am I going to be tempted to play Udagi there? Probably not. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards getting rid of him if we do get an inkling that he's not playing or not. But we'll talk about him in a few. MF said any love on Martinelli. Jesus is out injured anyway. It's feared, or it's a lot worse than it was feared. Martinelli was he 7-7. Yeah, 7-7. So if you can't get the Saka, nothing wrong with Martinelli there. One return there since he came back from injury, but if you can't get Saka's the man you have to have. So I'd advise on getting Saka. But if not, Martinelli isn't bad. I just try and make sure you have someone in your team for that Sheffield United game at the weekend. I think it's gonna be a route for Arsenal there. I wonder, can we get draft on up then? See, I don't know if I'm logged in or not. We'll get this up as well. We'll get up how many goals Arsenal can get. Oh yeah, we're logged in here. So we'll have a quick look at this. A chance of scoring 2+. Liverpool maybe for Arsenal, definitely first. Yeah. So 64% chance of Arsenal scoring 2+ goals. So yeah, that's why you really need an Arsenal attacker there. Can you see that? You can, yeah. So Villa and Liverpool second, and then Brighton. But unfortunately, we can't get to Brighton asset this week. We'll be getting one next week. Right, I have my alarm set as well for I think it's for 6:10. So if I forget to do me transfers, but I won't. Right, any love on Martinelli? So yeah, if nothing wrong with Martinelli. If you can't get the Saka, try and get the Saka. If not, go for Martinelli then. Yeah. Beats even sent you a tweet. If you wouldn't mind giving me suggestions, I'm getting anxiety at lack of Villa and Arsenal assets. Right, we'll go to the tweets here. What have you? M O'Connor, is that you, Beats? I'm gonna guess. Right, what are you? Lack of Villa. No, maybe this isn't you. So let me know if that's you, Beats. Maybe it isn't. But looking at this fella's team, Corrupt City. Any ideas? Simicast, Cash, Burn, all good. Those three. Salah, Son, Madison. He's 0.8. Go for Saka there if that's you, Beats. Maybe it isn't. And then I think you're good to go there with your free transfer. So, right, that's what I would say. If that's you, Beats, let me know. If not, maybe you've sent in a tweet again. I don't know. Maybe you did. But grand. That's you. Hopefully it is. Start Udogie or Mbeumo. Mbuemo's up against Brentford, isn't he? We'll see what the crack is with Udogie. If he's playing, obviously start him. I prefer him instead of Mbeumo against Chelsea. Chelsea in the bridge. They're looking a bit better, Chelsea now. But yeah, grand. Mother sent me a text. She's watching this, so good woman. Shout out to the mother who's watching the live stream. Right, Brian, how's it going, Brian? Would you say Gibbs White is nailed? Didn't expect the bench, and he got a few weeks ago. Yeah, but I think he is nailed. Yeah, I wouldn't be going near him anyway, especially with Liverpool this weekend. We'll get him up on stream here. Yeah, maybe it was just a rest. He's only one bench in there, Brian, in the opening 9 fixtures. So yeah, I wouldn't be going near him anyway. West Ham, Villa, Brighton, fair enough. Everton and 14, but apart from that, I wouldn't be going near. 5.8 if you're looking for someone. You've Gordon there around the same price. Even Palmer, Douglas Luiz if you want one as well, but he's very close to suspension, so wouldn't bother. Brian, evening Brian, how's it going, man? JXH361, alright lad, can I really get rid of Son even if it's for Saka? No, I wouldn't get rid of Son. I definitely prefer Son to Madison. It's more when you can see on screen there. I've 0.8 in the bank. When I was wildcarding, it was always the plan to get Saka in for Madison with the Sheffield United fixture. So that's why I'm doing that. Keeping Son, definitely want to keep Son. Spurs, Chelsea up next at Spurs, Wolves away as well. Always good for Son, and especially he's through the middle as well. Rewind back there to 2 or 3 years ago, when I had Son at home to Chelsea, I had him captain and he got a red card. What did he think? He kicked out at someone. I can't remember, but yeah, little bit of FPL trivia there. But yeah, no, Son is the main man for Spurs, definitely through the middle, potentially on penalties. We haven't seen who exactly is going to be on the penalties, but you'd expect it to be Son. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Keep Son. Only Madison for Saka, and only if it's a free transfer. Archie Ferguson, thoughts on Udogie, Madison to Tsimikas, Saka? That's exactly what I'm going to be doing, Archie, and Sean's asking the very same question, so I'm probably going to be doing the same. Get Tsimikas up there. There was a few asking on Twitter and Instagram today as well to me, that they're worried about bringing him in. Gomez is going to play left back as well. I think it's Tsimikas' spot to lose now. He come off after 61 minutes. Liverpool are still chasing a goal, so I think that they bring on. A quick look, who did they bring on against Everton last week? Who came on for Tsimikas? We'll have a quick look. But I think they were just chasing the goal. I think that it was definitely an attacking sub. Interesting enough, the game's on Sunday as well. Liverpool and Forest, I thought it was tomorrow. Liverpool here matches Everton. So yeah, Nunes, come on. I thought it was Nunes, alright, yeah. So that was just an attacking transfer last week for attacking substitution for Tsimikas with Liverpool chasing the game. So wouldn't be worried about Tsimikas' minutes. I think it's his spot to lose. He got the rest last night in the Europa, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. We've how many have we in the moment here? 48. Good showing on a Friday evening. If you are watching, please do give the stream a like. We're on 10 likes. If 50 people watching nearly, if we can get close to 15-20 likes in the next few minutes, I'd very much appreciate that. And also we bit of a plug, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 5k. Potentially could hit it before Christmas. I'll dream big anyway, but we have a bit of work to do before then. But yeah, right. Pep Gin, start Gordon or Tsimikas? Where has he gone? Start Gordon or Tsimikas? I'd try and start the two. Gordon looked decent during the week. He hit the post against Dortmund. I think you start the two. Murphy's out, so it's really Almiron and Gordon there for the two winger roles, and Isaac's out as well. So Gordon should be. He was never really a rotation risk anyway with Barnes out as well, but he's definitely not anymore now with Isaac out as well. If Isaac which he did play left wing a good couple of times, but yeah, I'd play the two. That's what I'd say, Pepchin. I know that's a bit of a backwards answer to you, but they're good enough players there that should be playing the two. Let me know if you're somebody else who you don't think you're gonna play, but I would play the two of them there. Sean Frayne, alternative to Madison to Adingra. Not a bad shout, Adingra. Yeah, he got an assist last night, and Archer to Watkins. But think Saka Simicast leaves me more flexible. Yeah, I'll show you why I'm thinking Udogie out and Madison in, just because I can get Matoma next week. So put in Arsenal. Annoyingly enough, that Saka price rise last night came out of nowhere really. When I was going to bed, my Patreon will know if anyone's watching from my Patreon. He was around 80%, 85% when I was going to bed, so I wasn't expecting that. Bit annoying that when I woke up he did rise. So get Liverpool up here, and then so 0.3 left in the bank, so 6.6 will get me enough for Matoma. So that's why I'm looking at that. Yeah, I think that's the play I'm going to be doing, to be honest with you. Ward-Prowse, annoyingly enough as well. To be fair, if you watch the Villa game, he was pretty unlucky not to have returned. He'd a few half chances that could have been a goal for Paqueta. He kind of did a bicycle kick, but he misconnected with it from a Ward-Prowse. Would have been a Ward-Prowse assist, but you'd be hoping maybe Everton had how good are they defending from corners. Probably they are pretty good with Tarkowski definitely in the box, but hopefully we might get something from Ward-Prowse. It's just annoying watching West Ham when you don't have Bone, and the fact I went with Ward-Prowse then. But we'll see, one more week anyway, and then just because I'm on about Matoma, we'll have a look at his fixtures. Fulham at home this week, fair enough, and Everton and Sheffield. I suppose the good thing then about not giving Ward-Prowse one more week, I can look at Adingra, see what he's like, scout him for one more week. Is he worth the 1.5 million over Matoma? Potentially, I think Matoma potentially could be, maybe not, but we'll see. Matoma's the main man anyway for Brighton. Yeah, so we'll scout it out this weekend. We'll see how we get on, and then yeah, that'll be my moves for next week anyway. But for now, my team is staying like that. We'll wait, see if we get any Spurs news. But maybe I'll just do the Saka transfer now just to get out of the way, because I'm definitely going to be doing that anyway. So I'll just do that now, and then we'll get back to the questions. So Saka in there for Madison. I'm going to do that transfer. Should have done it last night, but 0.1 loss is not the worst thing anyway. But yeah, it's alright. So Madison out, Saka in. Make sure we're not doing Son. Be a calamity on stream, but grand. Madison out, Saka in, confirmed transfers. Lovely. Right, so we've one transfer done there anyway. Could potentially move Taylor here on the bench. Make sure you've subbed in Areola if you have Areola in your team. Yeah, Haaland captain. Maybe go Saka vice, or maybe go Watkins vice. Maybe go Watkins vice, sure. Let us know what you think of Haaland during the week. He was pretty good during the week, wasn't he? Obviously 2 goals with 6 shots, 7 shots. Yeah, so wouldn't be surprised to see a few returns from him against United. I'm expecting at least 1. I can see City beating us by 2, if not 3 goals. But yeah, we'll see. Right, Sean, yeah, I think go Saka and Tsimikas, what I was saying. Would you transfer out Neto, Craig? Depends. If you can go to Matoma from Neto, yes. If you're only going from Neto to Palmer, if you're only downgrading, no, I wouldn't go for that. What's this here now? Who's sending me stuff on Twitter? As FPL Mayor, I've tried with some pics, but also check out on his foundations. Right, good man, Mayor. Don't know what's that about. Right, Paul B. Terrier. Sorry, Paul. There you are, good man. Right, you have 1 free transfer, 1.5 in the bank. You've got the Abbey, you've got Højlund. I'd be tempted to go Højlund to Watkins there, to be honest with you, Beats. You've played your wild card, yeah. You've even Alvarez there as well. I think you can't get to Saka, so I think you go Højlund. I wouldn't get rid of Alvarez. I'll get rid of Højlund first. Højlund to Watkins, and unfortunately you don't have Saka there, so you can't do much more there. But yeah, unfortunately you don't have Saka. But yeah, that's what I would say beats Tsimikas, Sharon, Porro in defence. Areola, make sure you play Areola. Everyone watching, make sure you sub in Areola if you've been playing Turner the last couple of weeks as well. Yeah, that's what I would say. Hope that's alright for you beats. Unfortunately you can't get Saka. Gaz Evans, start Højlund or play Porro and hope for the clean sheet. I think you play Porro because you could even get an attack in return. You could even get an attack in return from Porro as well. So that's why I'd play him over Højlund. DJ Myron, how's it going, mate? Michael O'Connor sent you the tweet. Yeah, let me know if you're on stream. I went back to there. Madison to Saka and you're grand there. That's what I would do. What do you have to play 4-4-2? So you kind of need Guehi to play there, Udogie to play, but I think you're alright. Madison to Saka, that's enough. Bruno to Saka and Udogie to Tsimikas, or Madison to Bowen. Bruno to Saka, probably would do that. Yeah. If you're 2 free transfers, do Udogie to Tsimikas as well. That's if he's out. Can't get Saka without selling Son, so have to write it out, Brian. Fair enough. Madison or Son to Saka, Michael. Madison. Get rid of Madison. Is Saka so essential? I've seen lots and lots of drafts with him, but not a single person captaining. Not essential. Only person that essential. Two lads that are essential. Salah and Watkins is the 2 players that are essential. Salah definitely Salah, and even that next three for Villa there, Nottingham Forest and Fulham as well before they kind of go down the fixtures. But I'd definitely be doing that. And getting those 2 lads in if you don't have them. Fair enough, not captain them. We'll have a look at his predicted points. I think he's around the 7 mark, is he? We'll have a quick look. 7.9, yeah. So I'm expecting one return anyway. Be it that a goal or assist. 1 return for Saka, potentially 2 if they're very high for scoring 2+ goals. Yeah. Brian sold Neto for an Ingrid this week. I like it as a proper punt, Brian. Nothing wrong with that. He got his return last night in Europe, and it's more the fact that De Zerbi hasn't many players to rotate anyway. So I think you're grand there. Diaby to Ward-Prowse, or Diaby Ward-Prowse to Dinger Bone -4. No, keep Diaby at home to Luton. I think this is his week. He got his rest in the European competition during the week. Yeah, so I wouldn't be getting rid of Diaby. I don't know. Did any of you see that video? The little boy whose sign was robbed off him by the stewards. He wanted Diaby's jersey, and then at the end of the game, he got Diaby's jersey. It was pretty heartwarming. It was a nice video. Yeah, so maybe he might get rewarded with a return for us at the weekend. Diaby for being sound. Abbas should have transfer out Burn Udogie for Tsimikas. Gabriel will play Udogie. Wouldn't be getting rid of Burn ahead of Wolves anyway. Newcastle have been solid. Definitely wouldn't get rid of him. Don't know what that is there. Sorry, getting texts. Yeah, no, I'd Udogie to Tsimikas. I was looking at Gabriel as well, but the only reason I'm not going for Gabriel. Gabriel is a nice shout for defensive cover over the next couple of weeks. There's my alarm for first warning for any transfers. But we've done one, so that's alright. Yeah, looking at Arsenal there for potential clean sheets. Newcastle probably not. Burnley, Brentford, Wolves, Luton are pretty decent. Maybe not Brentford away. Brentford might get one away. But the rest of those could be nice. But then the Liverpool fixtures are pretty good then as well for clean sheets. Forest, Luton, Brentford, fair enough. City, I can take Tsimikas out for City, but Fulham and Sheffield, Palace. Robertson won't be back till I don't know when he's back. It's 10 weeks. 10 weeks, 2 weeks ago, so 8 weeks left probably. Yeah, so that's what I'd say. Right, we'll get you involved, I suppose. So we'll see what the story is for the captaincy game week 10. Let us know. I'm a feeling it's going to be all Salah, but interesting to see because there's as we said, there's Watkins as well, and Haaland. Right, let's see. I'm assuming everyone's going to be going Salah. But yeah, we'll see what the story is with that, right? And get back to this. Alvarez, Madison to Watkins, Matoma, or B, Madison, Neto to Saka, Adingra. Alvarez, Madison to Watkins. Yeah, no, you don't have Watkins. I probably would prioritise Watkins this week over Saka maybe. It's a pity you can't get the two Akun. Maybe the Watkins options, because you got Matoma then as well. Haven't seen much of a dinger. He might be good anyway, but we just haven't seen of him. Sean Friend, Saka is a captain option. Nothing wrong with that. I just think it's Salah. It's Salah's time. Well, it has been his time the last 2 weeks. I just haven't been on him. But yeah, I think it's Salah for me for sure. How big of a problem do you think no Watkins will be, Sean? Yeah, it won't be great. You'll get lucky to just get away with one return if you don't have him. Just be expecting that. One return, anything else. If you get away with one return, you're lucky. If not, you'll be pretty unlucky. Varane, Barra, how's it going, mate? Salah captain confirmed. Yeah, I'll be leaving it on Salah. I did Neto to Dingra for the punt, but it also gives me money to get Saka next week or the week after. Nothing wrong with that. Who is it? Who? No, it's not Fulham. Newcastle next week. Fair enough. You mightn't even want him next week, Saka. Newcastle away, but if he goes off on one to see, or tomorrow or Sunday, when is it? Or tomorrow. If he goes off on one tomorrow, you'll be probably scrabbling to get Saka into the team. Will Udogie play? Early team news out. Should take a -4 for Gabriel. Probably wouldn't take a -4 even if he's out. Maybe who do you have on your bench there? Arshdeep there. Lovely name. Yeah, let me know who's on your bench. But yeah, because if you're taking a hit for a defender, you need a clean sheet just to break even. So I wouldn't be mad on a defensive hit. So let us know if you can play anybody else. You might have Burn that you might want to play, etc. So let us know. Liam Crowley, how's it going, Liam? Gordon to Bone for a -4. No, not a -4. No. DJ Myron, what did you say? Sorry, did I miss your question? I thought you just said hello. Oh, there you go. Sorry. Madison to Saka. Poro to 4.4 million defender. Who do I choose? Can't get Simicast. Maguire is a quick punt. Apologies, DJ Myron. I missed that. So what have you? 4.4. If you're getting Maguire, you won't be playing him this week. I suppose it really is only Maguire. There's a lad from Brighton that I think he could be 4.5. What's his name again? Igor, 4.3. He's been playing 90. Did he play? Yeah, he played against. Did he play on Thursday? Igor, there was talk on Twitter about Igor anyway. He's 4.3 Igor. Maybe not 100% guaranteed for starts, but either is Maguire, to be honest. So look, was he playing in Europe, sorry, in the Europa? Brighton here against Ajax. No, he didn't. So you could argue he could be first choice for the Prem. Igor, DJ Myron there. 4.3. Brighton have a nice run of fixtures. Maybe he is. Was that Van Heck that played? Yeah, Van Heck. When did he go off? At the end. Maybe Igor at 4.3. I saw something that he looks like he's first choice. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, let me know. Maguire, only if you don't need to play him this week. But yeah, the guy I'm chasing, how many leagues have 3 Arsenal? I don't know if you have to take a -8 just in case they go mental against Sheffield United. Madison to, yeah, no, I don't know. -8 just to go mental. But who are you bringing in, Beats? What's your team there? Sorry, I have it up here. So what are you saying? The guy I'm chasing has 3 Arsenal. No, because you can't really get Arsenal players in there for Martinelli, Saka. You can't afford Saka. No, I think you just need to risk it out. It's definitely not worth the -8 anyhow. So that's what I wouldn't say. DJ Myron, sorry, got back to you there. Maguire's grand only if where Where's the last question gone? Maguire's grand only if you're not going to play him this week. Dawn saying I missed her question. Where are you, Dawn? It says message restricted there, Dawn. So you must have deleted it. Send it in again, and I'll get to that in a second. Is Martinelli a better pick than Saka coming into form and cheaper than Saka, Michael? No, Saka's the main man. Saka's the main man, definitely. If you can afford the two, go Saka. Saka's definitely the shout. 5 or 6 more big price rises tonight. Let's have a quick look at the price rises. See who's looking likely to rise tonight. This website's great, but Jesus Christ, on the phone it's so frustrating. Simicast, oh yeah, there's an awful lot. Simicast, Cash, Gabriella's rising. Douglas Luiz, Watkins is gone. Watkins on 200%. Taylor of Burnley is another one nearly going up as well. He's nearly gone up. Mbeumo's going. Botman's dropping. Pereira, Bayer, Foden, Højlund is going. Mbeumo's dropping. A lot of lads dropping. Ake, Grealish. Right. Ward-Prowse is dropping. Oh my God. So good job. Jesus, I've just bang on enough. That's lucky. Jesus Christ. So just bang on enough next week then. So if I do, I'm going to bring in Simicast here now, so I'll keep him there as a placeholder. Jesus. Simicast there. And then 0.3 if Ward-Prowse drops. Jeez, that's annoying. I'll have just bang on enough. 6.5 then after that. So Jesus. Right. Excuse me. Matoma. See where Matoma's looking. Hopefully he's not near a rise. No, 5.7. So that's all alright. Good man, Brian, for pointing that out anyway. But we'll be just bang on enough after that then. Who's your favourite enabler? Adingra, Palmer, Gordon, João Pedro. I like João Pedro now, to be honest. Yeah, on pens. Few injuries up top, but maybe we'll see. Give it another week, and Kete might be alright, but he kind of ruins it for Martinelli when he's playing as well. If you can't get Saka this week, wait until after Newcastle is fine. Yeah, I think so. That's alright. Charlie Taylor's my bench player. Not the worst one against Bournemouth, to be fair. Dawn, send it in there again because I can't see it. Fingers crossed, Brian, as well. Yeah. If Guehi on the bench, would you take a -4 Udigi out? No, I wouldn't do a hit for him. Went Ward-Prowse, Saka, Haaland, Alvarez, Madison's too valuable to drop. Fair enough. I probably wouldn't. Fair enough. You've City cover there, yeah. But João Pedro at 5.3 could be a decent shout with the run of games, yeah, definitely. Diaby to Ward-Prowse, Adingra to Bone -4. Any thoughts? No, don't get rid of Diaby. Definitely not. No, don't do that. I got 300 defenders. I want to get Saka. Is it worth it to do -8 for that move? What's the rest of your team, FPL guy? Right, I'm going to put up a tweet saying if anyone wants to send in their team, throw it in underneath this. We'll get this going then. I need to quote that. Written. Wants to stick on an emoji with it as well. How are we for time? What are we? 6:05. 56 viewers. Appreciate you all tuning in this evening anyway. If you are watching the stream while I'm just throwing up this tweet, please do give it a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. On the road to 5k subs. We're only on 4,600. If you are watching it and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. It would be great if we could hit 4,600 before the end of the stream. Right, where's the rest of the questions? Captain Areola, no, just hopefully he gets a return. That'll be much welcome. 4 returns though in 9 games with only 1 clean sheet for Areola isn't bad at all. If I'm 3 million short for Simicast, is Lascelles from Newcastle a good player? No, Kieran, just because Botman will be back soon. He's back on grass, but We don't know when he's going to be back. It's all right short term, not even really. No, I wouldn't say it, to be honest. Charlie Taylor on the bench. Do I take a hit for Gabriel? Going back to that, probably wouldn't take a hit. Udigi, Son, Alvarez. Don't get rid of Son. But Son, Alvarez, Tsimikas, Saka and Watkins, or Maddison and Alvarez, Matoma and Watkins. Maddison and Alvarez. Oh, that's tough. First one sounds alright, but you're getting rid of Son, so no. Maddison and Alvarez, Matoma, Watkins. Nothing wrong with that, but if you can get Alvarez to Watkins and Saka for Maddison, that's what I'll be saying. Charlie Taylor on the bench for Udigi. Do take a hit? No. I think you just play Charlie Taylor if you're getting rid for a hit. I wouldn't do that. Hopefully that's all right, man. Tsimikas or Gabriel. I'm going Tsimikas just so I can afford Matoma next week. That's my thought. That's my thinking. How's the captaincy poll? 55 votes. Salah is the clear leader. Fair enough. 7% Haaland, 5%. I'm surprised Watkins isn't as high, to be fair. Right. Jack, any thoughts? 2 free transfers in the bank with 0 in the bank. Udogie to... You probably have to go Maddison to Martinelli, and then Udogie to Tsimikas is what I do. Yeah, because Soufal won't play. He's flagged and he was left out of the European game last night, so that's pretty unlucky there. Yeah, that's what I probably would do there, Jack. Who's up next? Brian Morrissey. How's it going, Brian? He just said he sent it in his team. Control out delayed as well. How's it going, man? Hope you're keeping well. Right, what are you doing, Adingra? If you can do Alvarez to Watkins, if you're one free transfer, Brian, that's what I probably would do. But if you're happy enough the way that you are there, leave as. But you do have if you have 2 free transfers. If not, Udogie to Tsimikas. If not, maybe go Watkins in as well, to be honest. Or maybe even just Alvarez to Watkins. That's what I would do. Who else have we? Jack again. Any thoughts of 2 free transfers? Yeah, that's what I would do, Jack, if you're watching. Just what I said there. Udogie to Tsimikas and Maddison to Martinelli. Don, you're saying it keeps skipping it, but your comments keep saying it's restricted for me, so apologies for that. It keeps just saying whenever you're posting a comment that it's restricted, so I can't read your question. So I'm not ignoring you, don't worry. It's just it keeps saying it's restricted, so I can't read it. Right, I'm gonna get this poll out of the way. Salah is the clear candidate, so that's fair enough. 66 votes. Good man, Salah. Take a -4 for Tsimikas. Probably not a -4. No, not for a defender. You need to be careful when you're taking hits for defenders, because you need a clean sheet. If it's long term move, fair enough. It probably is. You know what it is, because Spurs having great fixtures for clean sheets, Justin. So go for it. I think go for it. He might get a return against Forest as well on the attacking front. Would you rather? I'm 40k overall and don't have Saka. Please pray for me. I'll be hoping Saka hauls. Apologies there, man. Do you think Udogie to Tsimikas is worth the -4? It's a long term move, as I said. If it is, which it probably is, I would go for that. It's another alarm there for me transfers. So we'll see. Do we get any Spurs news? Alright, I'll have a look on Twitter. Is it worth -4? It is if it's long term. Who's your other defenders? Let us know. That's what I would say. And if it is, Sean Frayne sent over my team there. Matoma for Diaby next week. Don, send it on. What's your username on Instagram, Don? I'll have a look at it quick if you let me know, because my DMs are a bit of a mess on Instagram. But if you tell us your name, I'll look out for it then. I'll have a look quick then as well. Tony, having Diaby this week. When do you prefer a switch from Diaby to Matoma next week after Fulham? Cheers. I think you give Villa up until 14. Yeah, it's Forest, Fulham, 13. No, even 14 as well. Yeah. I think you do. When's Matoma? See, I'm lucky. I'm in the position where I can go Matoma for WordPress and then worry about that after. Whereas Brighton have, I think it's Sheffield. Yeah, maybe you want Sheffield for 12, maybe 12. So if you, I think, no, 13. So when Villa have Spurs, who do Brighton have on 13? Forest. Yeah, go. Yeah, probably would do that. Yeah, Don, can you send on Instagrams? Just let me know your username on Instagram, so I don't have to go searching much, because I do get a lot of messages on Instagram, and I'm only messing about on stream. Saka or Odegaard? Go Saka. Saka's the main man for Arsenal, definitely. Sean, he sent it on Twitter. What did he say in here now? Here we go. How many free transfers, Sean? Let us know. I think you probably said it already, but apart from that, you're looking good. Saka captain. Ooh, haven't seen that. Haven't seen much of that. Watkins is your only thing. If you haven't made your transfer yet, Alvarez to Watkins is what I would do. So you have that Luton game. I think it could be 2 or 3, 4 goals for Villa there, especially with them getting 4 in Europe as well. Apart from that, good strong team there. Luis Diaz might be the only one for question marks whether he'll start or not. But apart from that, you're looking good there, Sean. If you can, Watkins in. If not, I think leave it be. You're all right. Luke Devaney, is Luke Devaney in the chat? Maybe he is. Have 2 free transfers, thinking Udogie to Tsimikas, then Nunes and Diaby to Palmer, and Neto Watkins next week. Yeah, I mean, that miss from Nunes would nearly make you want to transfer him out straight away, and go for Watkins. But Nunes, if he starts, it's all about whether he starts or not. Will Klopp start him? It's hard to know. 2 free transfer, Udogie. Yeah, fair enough. Then Nunes and Diaby to Palmer next week. So Udogie to Tsimikas, nothing wrong with that. Your midfield and the rest of your team is looking good. It's just Darwin up top. If you're going for Darwin, Nunes, or if you're going for Watkins next week, you should not just go from now. If you don't think some Elohim saying Udogie starts. Right, let's have a quick look on Twitter. That's annoying now that I can't go for the Matoma move with the Saka rise. Saka is captain. I might just move for Tsimikas anyway, in case that he takes him off early. What are we, 16 minutes? Let's have a look if we... Elohim, where are you hearing that? Is it off Let's Talk, or who's that off? Or is it just messing? I don't see anything on Twitter yet, but right, Dawn got back there, Jack Frost. Let me get back to you quick. I won't be able to reply to you, Dawn, but I'll mention it on stream. Right, where are you? Is it in? Oh, Jesus, where are you? Are you sure you sent it? Jack Taylor. Okay. Which one? Bowen, Tsimikas in for Mbeumo, Shar. Bowen, Byrne, Turner in for Mbeumo. Bowen, Tsimikas, Turner. I think the first one, Dawn, Jack Frost, Bowen, Tsimikas is what I'd do. That's what I'd do. So hopefully that's alright. You got those locked in. Sent you my team on X. Right, back to Luke there. 2 free transfers. I think you'd nearly go for Watkins now if you're... Yeah, that's what I would do, to be honest with you. Slim, I hope Slim's in the chat watching. If he is, if he's not, apologies. Salah captain, Wilson. I like the Wilson pick. No Haaland. Who's he missing? Probably Diaby. Not a bad team there apart from that. Yeah, you've got Saka. Who's my other mid? Ward-Prowse. Yeah, fair enough. No Bowen. That's a good team there, Slim. I think you're alright, to be fair. No real improvement. Tsimikas on the bench. Alvarez on the bench as well. Probably would see points for that. Who do I captain here? Salah captain. It definitely. P there. If you're in the chat there, P. I think it's just on that Darwin start, if he starts or not. Midfield is a bit cheap with Louise and Palmer. Yeah, I think that's everyone. So right back to this. We're where I don't see anything on Twitter about Udagi starting. I'm thinking anyway to go for Simicast anyway. If I type in Udagi, does he come up? Not seeing any news on Twitter about Udagi yet. Comes out of the bus anyway, Udagi. Alright. No real concrete news on him. He's with the squad anyway. I'd just be afraid if Spurs are up 2 or 3 and then he gets subbed off early, so that's what's making me lean towards going for Simicast. I might get that locked in yet. Right, back to these questions. Ramadian Mwatemo, let me know if I got back to you. I think I did though. Haaland, Saka, Son, Diaz, can you pick captain for me? Oh, you've no Salah. Probably Saka out of those, to be fair. Saka's captain home to Sheffield is really interesting. Where the punt, great differential punt. You know, if it all comes off, I think he does return anyway. 58 in the chat. Really appreciate you tuning in this evening, everyone. We're on 34 likes. If we can get close to 40, I'd really appreciate that. Sean, 2 free transfers made on that already. Been going without Watkins now. Plan to do Diaby. Fair enough. Matoma next week. Yeah. Right. Back to my own team. I think maybe I'll just do the Simicast move and get him out. He could easily do well tonight, Udagi, but I'm only thinking if Spurs are up 2 or 3, he could get subbed off. Yeah, that's what I'm currently on for now. We'll have a quick look here then at expected points. If we look at the clean sheet odds, for people between Arsenal, I think Arsenal are the clear favourites anyway. Liverpool might be right behind them. Keep the questions coming in, everyone, if you can. We've 12 minutes to go until the deadline. Liverpool third favourite, Villa, Arsenal the clear favourites for a clean sheet. Yeah. Luke Devaney, Palmer and Watkins, or Nunes and Diaby. Have 2 transfers. Anyone else? Watkins and Gordon, even if you can. I'm not mad on Nunes. Diaby I like. Prefer Watkins to Diaby, to be honest, but just Nunes is just an uncertainty if he starts, and he's so expensive for someone that is a question mark around starting. 7-4, and Gakpo sniffing around as well. Ramadan, sorry, did I miss your team? I thought I got through everyone. Galway Gambler isn't you anyway. Luke, Jack, Brian. What's your name on Twitter, Ramadan? Because I went through everyone there. We'll go through Galway Gamblers on quick. What moves to make? If you can there, Galway Gambler, sack in for Madison if you can afford it. Maybe not with your team structure, but if you can, that's what I would say. David, why not Gabriel over Simicast? It's just to get Matoma next week. That's why. With Ward-Prowse falling this week, I'll only have the exact funds to get to him. So that's why. That's what I'd be saying. 10 minutes to go. Any concrete news on Udagi? Have Gordon, Luke already. So what a cheap Adingra maybe, Luke. Watkins anyway, definitely Watkins. Cheap midfielders. I wouldn't do Louise just because he's one off a suspension. Yeah, and even like Palmer isn't guaranteed penalties as well. Pot said today. Ramadian on Twitter. I can't see your name though. P got back to Slim, got back to Luke, got back to Sean, got back to Brian, Jack, Paul. Send it in there again, Ramadian, because I can't see the notification for you unless it's It hasn't refreshed, but it has definitely. We'll retweet this again. What are we, 9 minutes to go? Right. We'll get up a new Udagi poll. Are you keeping or sell Udagi? Right, let's see what the chat thinks, if they're keeping or selling them. Took a -4 from Udagi, Odegaard and Madison to Tsimikas, Mitoma and Saka. -4, Tsimikas, Mitoma and Saka, not bad. Bit of a sideways move getting rid of Odegaard, but I think it's not too bad. Not too bad of a move there, to be fair. Cheers for 40 likes as well. I just see we've hit that as well, so appreciate that. Pretty close here. I'm just while that's going on the poll of 6 minutes to go. I think maybe I do the transfer and get Tsimikas in. I think he's fine to start the next year, to be fair. Gordon or Neto, Christian, I go Gordon. Will Udagi start? We don't have anything as of yet. Yeah, what are we? 8 minutes to go. I think I'm gonna do the Tsimikas move anyway. Just for long term. And as I said, if Spurs are winning by 2 or 3 before the 60, I think they'll sub him off. Right, so Tsimikas for Udagi there, and then Tsimikas in, Udagi confirmed. There we go. That's my team for the week then. Just going to take a screenshot there and send it into my own Patreon group so they know before the deadline. If you want to join me Patreon as well, I'm on Patreon at FPL Eire as well if you want to support the page. But that's me locked in now pretty much, and I'm happy enough with that. I'm just going to send this into them. Salah captain, Watkins voice. So I'm just going to send this in. Alvarez in for one of the defenders. John, will you type in the team there quick, John? I'll try and get to it, but my Instagram DMs are a mess. That might be hard to find you. Tsimikas or Burn for Botman. Probably go Tsimikas there, John. Alright, make sure you sub in Areola as well. If you've been playing Turner the last few weeks, don't be caught out by that. Alright, send this into my Patreon. What else is there? Bowen, Palmer, or Gordon, Mitoma. Gordon, Mitoma, I think. Bowen is good as well, alright. But right, sorry, didn't hear you. Could repeat for Foden and Udigi, Marco. What was that? What was your question, Marco? Start Udigi or Foden. If you can get Foden out to Saka, do even Foden to Martinelli. Doesn't sound like I'm not getting any news on Udagi there before the deadline yet. Alright, 5 minutes to go. Right, defense is share 50-50 on Udagi and between keeping and selling, so that's interesting. John Phelan, good man. We'll get you up on here. Sorry now, just because Instagram's a disaster to try and get through. Right, what are you? 4-5-1. Alvarez on the bench. So what are you? Have you any transfers? You have Salah anyway. Good stuff. I think you're grand. No, Haaland might hurt, But yeah, I think you're good to go there, John. Not sure if only start with one up front seems weird. I would start Madison over Alvarez. I would start Diaz over Alvarez if he's going to start. I would. If I knew he was going to start, I'd start Diaz over Alvarez. So I think it might seem weird playing 4-5-1, yeah, but I think you have to go that way. Josh, defenses: Share, Cash, and Burn. Should I start Udogie? And if so, who for? No, keep the double Newcastle. We're not getting anything on Spurs, so I think it doesn't. Or maybe the Spurs league just isn't good. Yeah, Simicast is very popular anyway. Yeah. Grand, yeah, that's me anyway. I'll get my team up on screen now. And that's how I'm looking. John, back to you. Sorry, quickly. 4-5-1 is fine. Yeah, keep it like that. You'd play Madison and Diaz over Alvarez for sure. I've got Gabriel instead of Udogie. Is that fine? I don't have Simon. Gabriel is fine. Abbas, you've got Arsenal there, who are the most favourite for a clean sheet at the weekend. So I think you're all good there. Should Caldwell start over Udogie? Maybe. At the moment, that's a flip a coin. I think it's between those two. Looking at clean sheet odds, Chelsea and Spurs are. Yeah, I think you're guaranteed to know that Caldwell starts. So I'd probably just leave it at that. What are we on now? 44 likes, good stuff. If we can get to close to 50, that'd be cool. I'll just see what's the live sub count here. 603, lovely stuff. So we did hit 4,600, so that's great going. 50 votes, 55 are saying sell Udogie, 46 are saying keep. So right, 2 free transfers used anyway. I was kind of pushed into doing them. Wasn't mad on doing them, unfortunately. Udogie, the question marks around him. What's the brother saying? The brother's texting me here. He's 2 minutes. Lad has Madison on the bench. Who is Madison on the bench? I don't know what the brother's saying to me there. Oh, he's saying he's Madison on the bench. Alan, if you're watching the stream, so put in Madison and get to sack if you can. Gabriel or Simicast, Morris, they're both good options, but Gabriel if you can afford him. Simicast, as I said, I'm only going Simicast because I've Matoma to Ward-Prowse. Matoma in for Ward-Prowse next week. Captain Watkins or Salah. John, Salah. I could easily see returns for both, but Salah's the man. A 5k in the world, that's great going. No Saka. Hopefully you can still stay up there without Saka. But I do think Saka will do well this weekend. Right, what are we? A minute to go to the deadline. Keep the questions coming in, sure, if you can, for the last minute or so. Don't even have to be FPL based. What's the general consensus is 53 votes, 53%. Sorry for sell. So that's very, very tight. But yeah, right. We'll see any last minute. Udogie news. It doesn't look like it. No. Right, that should be the deadline. Did I get a pick of me team? I think I did. Yeah, I got it in there. Good stuff, right. That's another game week, so lads and ladies, where you're watching from. John Phelan, thanks for tuning in, John. New Zealand or South Africa tomorrow in the rugby. I think it's probably New Zealand. Pity Ireland aren't in it now. But you probably would say New Zealand. Quick predictions. I think someone was asking about predictions for the weekend's game. Spurs probably 2 or 3-0 there. Chelsea 2-1 against Brentford. Arsenal 3 or 4-0 against Sheffield. Bournemouth and Burnley 2-1 Bournemouth. Newcastle Wolves 2-0 Newcastle there. West Ham Everton, biased Areola, Areola owner. I'm going to do a 2-0 West Ham against Everton. Villa against Luton, 4 or 5-0 Villa there, I think. 4-0, maybe 3-0, 3-0, 3 or 4-0. Brighton Fulham, Brighton going to win that 2-1, I'd say. Liverpool Forest, another biased Salah captainer, 3 or 4-0 Liverpool. And then City United, I think it could be 3 or 4-1 City. Maybe 3-1 City. Just hopefully we can get something against City, but I don't think we can. Brian as well, cheers Brian for tuning in as well. Anything else if you don't want to chat about FPL, throw in any other questions, or if you want to know my thoughts on anything else. If not, we can wrap it up in the next few. Quick scroll through Twitter here, see how everyone's team is looking. Fantasypedia, Salah captain, he's brought in Simicas, he's on the wild card there. FPL fella, Raptor. What else have we? Little meme of Harry there. Odds on FPL. What's he done? Diaby in. Haaland captain. Ooh, no Salah for him. Yeah, it's a lot of Simicast I'm seeing over the timeline anyway. Right. Nothing else, so lads, I don't think, and ladies. Appreciate you tuning in for the evening. What are we? 1.1 million overall. Hopefully we'll be inside the 1 million. 900, 800, 700k would be nice. Salah Haaland would be laughing a little. My differentials there are Simicast. What actually ownership is he? 6.2. Simicast, Ward Prowse is what I'm relying on. But we'll start off tonight with a Son Hall, hopefully, and yeah, that'll be lovely. Before I end the stream, if you are still watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. See, did we hop up any more before we did? No, all good. Right, appreciate that you all for tuning in. Best of luck for the game week. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you during the week, and yeah, hopefully you get some green hours during the week. But for now, hoping for a Son Hall tonight now, and then we'll see some returns over the weekend, please God. But thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next one, and best of luck for the week.